And Jeremiah says that my people have made two mistakes. One, they have forsaken the living water. That word forsook is really kind of strong. It means to reject. I abandoned it. I had it in my hands. I had access to it in abundant supply, but I, by my own will, had chosen to reject it for something else. This is a mistake that all of us make sometimes, that when we got the good thing, we'll choose the bad thing over the... Let me explain it like this. God is a good shepherd. And as a good shepherd, he leads his sheep beside still waters. Calm, still, steady waters. That's what a good shepherd does. Because he knows that it's dangerous for sheep to try to drink water out of torrential waters, out of fast-moving water. Their wool is too thick. And when they try to drink water out of fast-moving streams, they have the temptation or the possibility of falling in. And when they fall in, they can't swim well. And so the weight of the wool will drag them into the torrents and cause them to drown. So the good shepherd leads us beside still waters, calm waters, steady waters, consistent waters. God said, come here. I'm going to let you sit somewhere where you can drink in peace and comfort and not worry. But here is our problem, elder. We're a generation that's hooked on drama. We like drama. We're not satisfied until things are chaotic and crazy. And even though God put you in a good situation, you're not satisfied with that. You're so hooked on drama that even when there is no drama, you create drama just to feel comfortable. Oh, I'm coming down your street. I'm coming right down your street. You might as well get ready. You can have a good man providing and take care of you, but you don't want the good man. You want crazy Freddy that you got to be looking out the window at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out where they at. You don't want a good man that provides and protects. You ain't satisfied till they slapping you up against the refrigerator, but oh, you don't want no good woman that'll take care of you and support you and back you up. You want Fast Mary because Fast Mary is exciting and she's fun, but you got to chase her all over the town trying to figure out where she's at and who she's with. And God, oh, I'm sorry, y'all looking all nervous. But you'll leave a good situation. You'll leave a good man. You'll leave a good job. You'll leave a good church trying to find something. And if you're in a good church that's solid and teaching and preaching, you're not happy until you create chaos because you are hooked on drama. Look at somebody say, get off the hook, baby. Get off the hook. Get off the hook. You remind me. You remind me of the children of Israel, Sharita. Children of Israel came out of slavery. But in the wilderness, they start talking about we miss the leeks and onions. Came out the wilderness. God delivered them miraculously. But they got out in the wilderness and said, Lord, I wish we had some leeks and onions. Leeks and onions make food kind of spicy, you know. They said, we're sitting out here eating this manna. The manna was dry, the manna was bland. It wasn't good for the taste buds, but it was good for your soul. God said, what I have for you is not going to be good for your taste buds, but it's going to be good to sustain you through the wilderness. My issue with you is you are so hooked on drama that you rather go back to the leeks and onions, so you got selective memory. You remember the spicy. That's why you left them. That's why you left Fred. That's why you left John. That's why you left Mary, because they wasn't spicy enough for you. You need some spice in your life. And so you remember the spice, but you don't remember the drama, the craziness, the foolishness, the fights, the arguments. So you're sitting around remembering what it was like. And God said, I got to get the taste of slave food out of your mouth. Some of us, the issue is you're too hooked on the slave food. And God is trying to get you ready for angel food. He's trying to get your mouth ready for the promise. Oh, Lord, who am I talking to in here? God said, I'm trying to get the taste of slave food out your mouth. I'm trying to get the taste of slavery out your mouth. I'm transitioning you to something that you can receive something calm and enjoy it. Godliness with contentment is great gain, is what the Bible says. It's not godliness with drama. Who told us we got to have drama to have godliness? Godliness with contentment. Sit down, relax, and receive God's goodness in your life. And you ain't got to be in the drama to have it. Look at somebody and say, whatever you left, don't go back there for it. Whatever you let me tell you something. While you're sitting around thinking about your life, what it used to be and what you used to have, don't forget the craziness that came with it. Let me fix your memory. Don't forget how crazy it was for you. But some of you, God done snatch you out of some really horrific situations. So you sit up in church now talking about, I'm bored. I don't like this. Why go to Bible class? And God said, don't get selective memory and forget how you had them onions, but you was a slave. You forgot the whip that was on your back, didn't you? And God said, don't. God said to tell somebody that whatever you left in your history, He didn't need it for your destiny. Whoever you left in your history, you don't need it for your destiny. But for what God has taken you to, whatever you had to leave and whatever you had to give up, God said you didn't need it, because for what I'm going to take you to, it's going to flow. It's going to flow with milk and honey. You ain't got to be worried about nobody snatching it or beating you up or chasing you around. You're going to be ready to relax in and say, God, I'm so glad that you're God. Somebody give God praise if you know that God